Hey guys, Matt Philly here, and welcome to part 3 of building an epic workshop. Now from this angle, things may not look too different, but as I show you the rest of the workshop, you'll quickly realize things have changed. Now if we quickly look at this is good, and then all of a sudden, oh my god, what has happened over here? We kind of changed things up, and this is just going to be like sort of an explanation video and explaining what the future holds. So as you can see, the big storage units are now over here, and they're covered with some moving blankets, which is why you can't see all the bins, which I think looks pretty good. And you can see some of the many guitars that my dad has, so they're not always going to be here, but he has even more, so that's one of his things that he's worrying about. But the idea is by putting this over here, we've been able to free up a lot more room, moving this desk over here. And by the way, you might hear my dog. He's currently investigating the workshop, making sure everything's secure and safe. But as you can see, the desk is sort of a mess. We're not finished with this. Kind of what had happened that caused the series to be put on hold is my dad's been working from home for the last little bit, so he's been really utilizing this station with like his work laptop. He's been using this, so everything's a mess, so please excuse the mess. As you know, this would not stand for me in terms of usability. I mean, look at that, speakers being blocked. What is my dad, stupid? Well, that's up for debate. No, just kidding. But seriously, this is like, he needed this for work. It's there, whatever. We have a brand new PC. We'll be talking more about the build. We have that recorded and everything, so I'll be talking about that eventually. Right now, we're just getting things situated. Like, this is gonna be covered. This shelf is coming down, and we're getting more foam tiles. That's gonna fill up this whole thing. A few foam tiles, I'm gonna be honest, they're not sticking. So like this one, this stuff, there's a few. I mean, some of them are on there like real nice. And I just use the adhesive little like tape that everyone has been telling me to use, and kind of blows. So I'm gonna be trying a new method out to finish this up and get the rest done. So just picture this is gonna be all foam tile, this is gonna be covered, and this is gonna be a lot nicer. We have I'm gonna buy my dad a TV. It's gonna go right here, and he's gonna actually be doing some streaming of him playing games for the first time ever, which includes bringing the gaming rack in from the shed, since really, honestly, Tom and I, we have consoles in our bedroom, so we don't really use the gaming rack in the shed all that often. So we're gonna bring it in here, and it's gonna fit perfectly, and he's gonna have like little hidden storage in the back over there, and we're gonna hook him up with the PS4, Xbox One, Elgato, and he's going to be able to play that right on the TV or on one of his monitors, and he'll be able to stream, he'll be able to make videos, and it's going to be funny. If you haven't checked out my dad's channel, I will leave a link down below. I think he's almost at 2,000, which is insane, so thank you guys for subscribing to him. But that's what we're doing with this. But, I don't think people have realized the craziest part. You're like, okay, why move this? Like, I understand you maybe want a little more space, but what's the real reason? Well, we're actually about to build a set, a full-on set that I'm going to be using mainly for B-roll, that my dad is going to be using for doing something. He wants to try to do like a podcast or just videos of him doing reviews of things like this, which if you haven't seen, it's all on his channel. So we just need a place to do that. And the workshop, to be completely honest, was a bit cramped, especially with a big desk, a big workshop. You got this big Milwaukee holder that has like all these tools and stuff. This thing's huge. This stuff is huge. It takes up a lot of space. So by moving this, we made room, and we were able to clean up a bit of the garage, and by doing so, we now have a whole new space ready for renovation. So, I mean, it's messy. It looks like shit. This is like the depths of hell, and I mean, it's disgusting. We got holes. We got just a lot of gross ass stuff. We have a few challenges we have to overcome, like this concrete right here, which is going to be a pain in the ass, but we're going to come up with a solution. We have these pipes that are going through that have like the water line, the heater, things like that. So we have some things to overcome, but the goal is to take this corner. Obviously, none of this will be here. We're gonna frame it out. We're gonna frame the ceiling, which, God, is disgusting. Really clean this area up, and the end goal is to hopefully have a fully functioning set. And by fully functioning, I mean we're gonna have at least one big ass light that comes down, but the goal is to have one there, maybe even one right up here in the corner. And we're gonna be using this for just about everything, as I said earlier. And Dexter's going crazy. So we're gonna basically get this all situated, frame it out with wood. We're gonna be able to mount a microphone from the top. We're gonna be able to do so many different things, and actually kind of where Tom is right now, it's gonna be more of a corner set, which it may not seem like you can do that based on the angling of things, but what we're gonna do once we get this all situated is have, you know, seating, a nice table, and it's gonna be a fully functioning corner set. So I'm really excited. The goal is to have gray walls, and we'll have some pieces that like dark gray, a little bit of light gray, get a lot of yellowish lights, and have like a really nice accent, and hopefully some like net lighting and some floor lighting that shoots off, and it's gonna be insanely awesome. I'm not gonna spend the whole video just saying like, this is what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. But the goal is to have an awesome set, and we're hoping to get it done like that. So you guys know we did paint my shed, turned the shed into a fully functioning studio, AKA shoodio, and that's what we're gonna be doing here, turning this into a real set. So stay tuned for that. Leave your ideas, your questions, your comments, your feedback, all that stuff down below in the comments, and that's gonna do it for part 3 of Building an Epic Workshop. Stay tuned, we have a lot of cool products to feature, and we also have a lot of other cool things to talk about. So I'll see you in the next one. By the way, I just went to Home Depot and bought this adhesive spray, and yeah, it did a great job. I was able to fix all the pieces that were falling and add the last few, and now we just need to get the remainder pieces. So cool.